Hello, welcome to vlog number 8. This one's all about anxiety, fear, and the tools to override those. So stay tuned because this is a lot of information. So first I'm going to talk a little bit about anxiety and fear, and then I'm going to give you some tools to use right now without, going anywhere. And also I'm going to give you a meditation at the end. So listen to the whole thing. At the end, have 10 to 15 minutes where you just want to sink down into um, some relaxation. So exciting news this week in intuitive wellness. We have a big event coming up on Saturday for those people who live near me. It's in Hardwick, Vermont, and it's a holistic wellness and Psychic Expo, and it's at Hazen Union High School in Hardwick, Vermont. So we hope that you can join us. We have about 20 vendors, all varieties of different things. We have Reiki people, we have Reiki practitioners, we have tarot cards, we have angel card readings, we have cranial sacral work, we have teas and tinctures and different ways to clear energy, just so many things. We've got teas, we've got natural herbal um, tinctures that are grown right here in Vermont. So we're super excited about Saturday. So it's 10 to 5 and it's free entry. And we hope that you can join us. So today we're going to talk. So this is welcome to the Soul Whisperings vlog. And this is where we dive into soulful topics. How you'll learn more about how our soul whispers to us each and every day and ways to embrace your soul essence. You're going to hear sometimes stories about other people where they share how they used a variety of methods to understand how to follow their unique path. So today's topic is about exploring anxiety through the lens of the body, mind, and soul, and how fear plays an integral role in triggering anxiety. Stay tuned as we'll also just uncover 3 techniques to soothe our nervous system. So the body, mind, and soul. A lot of times when people go to talk therapy, it actually just brings it back into the body. So you're talking about your trauma, you're talking about your anxiety, you're talking about what you're fearing, and it stays in your head, right? And so energetically, we're trying to work more with the body. And so if you think about a triangle, each corner representing the body, mind, and soul, all 3 are interconnected, and understanding anxiety requires looking at this entire triad. The body is their physiologically, anxiety activates our fight or flight response. This means increased heart rate, shallow breathing, and muscle tension. And so we hear a lot about fight or flight, right? The tools that I'm going to give you today are getting to rest and digest. And that is where we want to be. And the way that you know that is if you are doing, like, say you're doing a deep breathing, or say you're doing a meditation, and all of a sudden your stomach growls and you're like, oh, I don't think I'm hungry, but what's going on here? You've hit rest or digest. Your digestive system is now relaxed. It's able to process everything. It's able to process life. Your digestive system is where we process everything. So we want to get to that rest and digest stage. So the mind, mentally, anxiety often stems from worries about the future or regrets about the past. These thoughts can become cyclical, feeding the physical symptoms. So your mind is going around and around, worrying about what's going to happen or worried about what just happened. And then it feeds your body that information. So it gets your body more stressed. Your soul. I'm all about soul care. From a soulful perspective, anxiety can emerge when we feel disconnected from our true essence, purpose, or the universe at large. So that means, like, you're not understanding, like, it's okay to set a boundary with somebody. It's okay to say no to somebody. When you're acting with integrity from your soul, that's when the magic happens. And you're not so worried about what others are thinking and where you are in this, life. So let's go to the role of fear and anxiety. Well, fear is a primal emotion designed to protect us from threats. Think cavemen, right? Okay. However, in modern times, the threats we perceive aren't always real, immediate dangers. They can be anticipations, insecurities, or even misconceptions. Fearful thoughts like, what if I fail? Am I good enough? Can I act as triggers, flipping the anxiety switch on in our system? And so, what we are trying to do is to flip that off. And so, sometimes that means we have to talk to our fearful thoughts and we have to thank them for showing up and saying, oh, I noticed that this thought is pretty fearful. Thank you for being here today, but I don't need to worry about this. So, for instance, like kids nowadays in schools, they are worried about getting the math problem wrong or getting the reading, not being able to read. Like all those things are triggering this fear within us. And I ran like this so much. My first book, Dimes from Heaven, I couldn't write it today because I don't have that fear running inside my body like I did back then. I literally, to the point that like I wasn't even breathing sometimes because I was running in fight or flight mode. And so there is a way out of that. And sometimes it's just quieting that mind and telling the mind it's okay. I am okay. So let's talk about 3 ways to settle your nervous system. We hear it all the time, breathing. I know. Like it's hard to be like, is this really going to help? I want to add something to a breathing exercise. I just want us to put our hands over our hearts. Try this with me. Take a big inhale and an exhale. You could probably almost feel my energy shift even on a video. All of a sudden, I'm tuning in again to my mind, body, and soul. Just taking a moment. So if your heart is racing and you're in the middle of an anxiety attack, try just putting your hands over your heart, taking some big inhales and an exhale. And it can be out your mouth, it can be inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. This signals to your brain that you are safe right now. No matter what happens in the future, no matter what happened in the past, you are safe. You are sending your body that signal to say it's okay. And that just calms your whole nervous system. So your heart might stop racing. You might not feel as much pain or stiffness, like when you're in the middle of an anxiety attack. A lot of times our bodies go like this, right? And so just by doing that, few simple breaths with your hands over your heart. Okay. I love to start my day like that because then I know that I'm heart centered in everything that I do. Okay. The other technique, the second, number 2, is a grounding technique, and it's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So 5, you try to ground yourself in wherever that you are at. So 5 things that I can see in my immediate surroundings. So for instance, I have a glass of water, I have a light, I have my computer, I have my paper, I have a book here. I'm just kind of like getting more familiar with my surroundings. Then I'm going to do 4 things that I can touch. So that one, I could have had the trees are outside my window. I could have had other things. And so now I'm just going to do like my keyboard. I've got some earbuds here. I've got my mouse here. I'm just going to figure out 4 things and kind of touch them. Then I'm going to do 3 things that I can hear. So I'm going to pause and I'm just going to listen. I don't know if you can hear it, but I know the laundry's going downstairs and I can kind of hear a little clunky. It's very subtle, but I'm just getting aware of my surroundings. Then I'm going to do 2 things that I can smell. So I love to use essential oils, and actually I have some right here. Maybe. Well, I thought I did. Anyway, if I had an essential oil, I would put some in the palm of my hand and then I would rub them together and then I would make a tent. So sometimes, this is a new shirt. See my new shirt? Peace, love, and Reiki. And it has my logo on the back. I have sweatshirts and then I have t-shirts that are purple. So, just get familiar with a couple of things that you can smell. And then what can you taste? So you're using all of your physical senses to just get in tune with what's around you. It helps to anchor ourselves. And so I like to use anchors as like a reminder to be like, I'm okay. So I have a rose quartz crystal that's in the shape of a heart. And if I am feeling like my mind is and my body is just like such anxiety, such fear, I hold that, put it up next to my heart, and I just kind of say, I anchor down into that feeling of safety. So if you have something that you can physically hold as an anchor throughout your day, that's great. So you can keep it in your pocket, or you can just say, another way to anchor is to just say, you know what, I'm going to do like a mudra. Okay. These are mudras when you hold your hands in different positions. So maybe you are going to come up with a mudra that's going to be your anchor. So let's say we do the ring finger. These all have meanings, by the way. You can look them up. So this is a mudra. It represents something, and I'm just going to sit with it for a minute. And it just helps me to tune in to where I'm at. So those are called anchors, and they can be used throughout your day, and it helps you to ground yourself. Okay, connection and expression. From the soul's perspective, expression and connection are key. You want to find someone that you can talk to that's really going to listen, not find a solution for you. It's up to you to find your own solution. So that's what a good coach will do. The solution is inside of you. It's not something that I'm going to come up with. It's something that I will help you. If you want somebody to talk to, you can go and talk to somebody, but ultimately that person should be putting it back on you and helping you solve that problem. Journaling is also a great way to just kind of get stuff out, right? And sometimes when we put pen to paper, it's amazing what comes out in the writing. So something that, with fear and anxiety, especially at my age, like I've had a lot of it, I'm 55. And so it's almost like a train, right? And the one car rolls in and it's got one piece of my anxiety or my fear. But I've got so many different cars lined up from my whole life experiences. And so I've had to kind of dig through some of those, right? But I didn't understand that like this piece of my fear or anxiety might have been related to another fear or anxiety, like from when I was a child. Because a lot of how we roll in our subconscious is developed before the age of 6. So how I am like functioning in my nervous system was built back then. And so now I'm unwinding those stories and I'm healing those things that need to be healed. And writing helps that. Creative activity is also another way to just kind of step away from life, right? Go do something else. Go take some pictures, go read a book. Do something that's creative that feels good to you. I just got done reading this book, I'm Not a Morning Person by Chris Carr. I really like Chris. So she lost her stepdad, and she writes about grief and how it affected her life and how it helped her heal. But what I want to leave this vlog today is the word joy. Because beneath fear and anxiety is pure joy for love and life. So I'm going to read why this joy is so important. Here's why this is important. Joy isn't just a feel-good emotion. Joy is medicine. It affects our biology at the cellular level and is a key indicator for our overall well-being. Joy boosts our resilience, making us better able to cope with life's ups, downs, and crashes. It helps reduce anxiety and depression. Joy helps us sleep better. It even lowers blood pressure and improves cardiovascular health. Basically, joy is like a natural health booster and painkiller with zero side effects. So, if you can get to that space where you're kind of taking anxiety and fear and saying, yep, you can ride with me in this maybe car, this life, but I'm not going to let you drive the car. Joy is going to drive my car. And I'm going to find joy in all the small little things in my day. So just waking up, right? You should have joy. You're alive today. A cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a glass of water, all of these things that if we took them away, we'd notice them, right? And so I want us to appreciate everything in our day. Do we have a meal to eat? We should be thankful and grateful. Do we have, people in our lives that love us? Thankful and grateful and joy. Okay. All of those things go together. So remember, anxiety is a natural emotion and it's okay to feel it. By understanding its origins and having tools to navigate it, we empower ourselves to live more joyously. Okay, so now I am going to do a meditation that I do for my Reiki 1 students, and I just love it. It's like one of my favorite ones. So if you can find a quiet place to be, that would be, you want to find some place that is, away from everybody else. Don't, try to jump into this and have people all around you, right? We want a nice, quiet space. Okay. You can lay down or you can sit up. It's up to you. Begin to feel a sense of contact between your body and the chair, or if you're laying on a bed or a couch, your feet on the floor beneath you are stretched out. Close your eyes, and for the next few breaths, bring your full focus of attention to your breathing. Notice the feeling of the air flowing in through the nostrils, down into the lungs, down into the belly as you inhale. On the exhale, let's do a big sigh. Ready? As you exhale like this, you feel a big release of any tension as you let the air out slowly. For the next breath, you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. As your body relaxes, your mind is only listening to my voice. With your next breath, relax your entire head from the top of your head to your cheeks and the top of your neck. With the breath, have a sense of lightness in your head. Next, release any tension in your neck. As you relax your neck, your shoulders also relax and may even drop down. We hold a lot of tension in our shoulders as we carry so much energy there. Take a big inhale and release any energy stored in your shoulders or neck. Now relax your arms and your torso. With each breath, you are becoming more and more relaxed. As you relax your hips, feel the release all the way down through your legs and into your feet. From your head to your toes, your body is completely relaxed and there is no more tension. Do a quick body scan to see if you have any tension left. If there is any tension in any part of your body, take a big inhale and send your breath to that part of your body. With the breath, release any lingering tension so that your entire body is light and free. Now, imagine that you are sitting by the side of a gently flowing stream. Continue breathing easily. Each breath should go all the way to your belly to help your nervous system be calm and quiet. This might be a stream that you know, or it might be something you create in your mind using your imagination. There might be a light breeze blowing as you sit here, dappled light glistening on the water, soft green grass beneath you. Imagine the stream however you like. It's your imagination. Now imagine that there are leaves floating on the surface of the stream, and these leaves are gently flowing past you down the stream. For the next few minutes, see if you can take every thought that pops into your head and place it on a leaf. Now your thoughts may show up in your mind in the form of words, pictures, or something else. However a thought arises, simply place it on the leaf and let it float by. Maybe one of the thoughts are about work or about something you need to do around the house. Maybe your thoughts are about your grocery list. Maybe it is some random thing. Whatever the thoughts are, just put them on the leaf and watch them float away. Each thought is on a leaf and each thought floats down the stream. Allow the stream to flow at its own rate. There is no need to try and speed it up. The aim here is to not wash the leaves away. The aim is to allow them to come and go in their own time. Just sit and watch. Now that your head is clear, take a walk away from the stream. You might cross a bridge or you might go up over a hill. On the other side, you are walking toward your favorite place to be. You may have more than one favorite place, but for today, just choose one. Walk to this place in time where you loved to be. It may be a favorite lake or a favorite vacation or a favorite house or by the ocean. Maybe it is in the woods or in a field. Wherever you like to spend time now, either now or as a child. Maybe it is at your grandparents' house from when you were young. Maybe it is a special place you used to play when you were a child. Wherever this place is, imagine that you are there. Is it outside? Is it inside? What does it look like? Why do you like to spend time here? Are there people there with you, or are you all alone? Wherever you are, feel that feeling inside you. What does it feel like? Anytime that you need that feeling within you, come back to this state of being. We are human beings, not human doings. We need to learn to be. This feeling inside of you is yours to keep when you leave this meditation. If any thoughts arise, place them on a leaf and send it down the river. The river is closer than you might think. What does it feel like to be in this special place? What do you feel inside your body? Why is this place so special? Is it the scenery? Is it the people around you? Is it because you are all alone? Sit for a minute and enjoy this wonderful feeling that is possible. Cherish this time. As you remember this place in your mind, realize that it is important to feel the love within you as you journey through life. This relaxed feeling is important for each day. Our bodies want this feeling. Remember what it felt like to be in this place. Take a big inhale and an exhale. As you remember the love that you had for this place, let's take a walk back to the stream and see all those leaves that are floating down the stream. Even though those things are important to you, for a moment today, you let everything go to bring your mind and body to a state of relaxation. Let's walk back from the stream and you begin to imagine where you are now. Take a big inhale, and when you do, you wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Begin to feel the contact of the chair or the bed or the couch underneath you. Take a big inhale and an exhale. And when you do that, you may open your eyes. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog this week. I hope that you found some peace within. Your mind was sending signals to your body that you were actually in that place. And so your body should feel nice and relaxed because it doesn't know that you actually didn't go there. Because you went there in your mind, it's like you're tricking your body. That's what meditation does, is it helps to relax our whole selves. I hope that you've enjoyed these tools and techniques. Please reach out to me if I can help you in any way. And I hope to see you if you live near us this Saturday at Hazen Union at the Holistic Wellness and Psychic Expo.